Here's a wild and interesting, not so wild, but just really interesting, kind of crazy tour story involving myself on the road with Slum Village and Amanda Diva, who's now on Insecure. It was crazy because I had a conversation with her that day, and it was like the greatest conversation, like, wow. And then it just went down south, but having nothing to do with me. What happened was the promoter didn't come with the bread quick enough. So what happens is, or a lot of times we would be doing shows, if the promoter didn't come with the bread, we weren't going on stage, regardless of what's happening. Until the bag has arrived, then business is conducted. She had no idea. All she knows is we're not on stage, and she's hosting. So she's just like, and we're in the back, we're smoking, and she's thinking we're just back there irresponsibly. We're missing our gig time. And it wasn't the case. We weren't making a move until the promoter came with the bread, which, doesn't happen a lot of times, but it has happened. And, when you're in those situations where you're firm with the promoter, then they come up with the bread, you know what I'm saying? And then we hit the stage. But she had no idea, neither was it her business, but, when you're hosting and you don't know what's going on, So she was trying to say something, like, just in regards to us being like not on point. I just remember being so mad because we had such a great conversation before all that. And then after that, it was just like, and really was the promoter not being on his business, had us looking like we weren't doing our thing, but that's something we always did. If the promoter never came with the bread on time, then we didn't make a move. So yeah, that was kind of crazy. That was something that was just practice. It wasn't really a big deal. It was just something that we did. Had the promoters not, handle their business. And it was just something, like, the people were fine, the crowd was fine. She was, because if you can imagine, she's hosting. And, everything's supposed to be in a timely fashion, and the artists aren't coming up. So, of course, something's gonna trickle down on her. It's not, what was unfortunate was it wasn't our fault. And it had nothing to do with us, had everything to do with the promoter. But as the host, she's left in the dark. Nobody's telling her. The promoter isn't gonna come tell her, well, I haven't given them the bag yet, so, you know what I'm saying? So she's just like, and, it was funny because, it wasn't funny at the time, but it was like, she's thinking, we're just sitting back, missing our cue. And it's like, nah, we're not making a move until that bread comes.